Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm covering a very interesting article from The Verge about Apple's rollout of iOS 18 in the European Union. Let's jump into the article from The Verge. So Apple may delay AI features in the EU because of its big tech law. Apple says upcoming features like its Apple Intelligence generative AI tools, iPhone mirroring, and SharePlay screen sharing may not be available in the European Union this year, as reported previously by Bloomberg. Why? The Digital Markets Act, says Apple, citing the EU law that puts strict requirements on the gatekeepers that control massive online platforms to block anti-competitive behavior. All right, if you're a viewer of this channel, you remember the video from about a week ago where the European Union's head of competition, Margaret Vestager, spoke about their investigation into Apple's App Store. Here's a refresher.
Recent reports are suggesting that you're the next one in the line under the DMA legislation is charging Apple. Can you comment on that?
Well, we have a number of Apple issues. I find them very serious. I was very surprised that we would have such suspicions of Apple being non-compliant. But of course, it remains to be seen. But they are very important because a lot of good business happens through the App Store, happens through payment mechanisms. So, of course, even though, I can say this is not what was expected of such a company, of course, we will enforce exactly with the same dedication and with the same top priority as with any other business.
All right, so the EU seems to be on the brink of declaring war on Apple, and this potential move by Apple seems like a subtle jab back at the EU. I think Apple is trying to leverage its European customer base against the bureaucrats in Brussels by creating a bit of disappointment that Europeans may not be getting the latest and greatest from Apple. For its part, Apple is pointing the finger at the regulation itself, the Digital Markets Act, as the reason for delaying these features. Perhaps that's the real issue. I don't know what that's contained in that act, but I don't think Apple really minds using this as an opportunity to push back a bit on the regulators of the EU. So if you're out there watching from Europe, I'm sorry, it sucks. It's a bit of a bummer to be caught in the middle of this battle between Apple and the regulators. Tangentially, for what it's worth, I think it's just a matter of time before Apple will be forced to allow third-party app stores anyway. Apple has made a ton of money by giving itself a monopoly on app distribution, and I think the EU will be forcing Apple's hand here. But I'm also confident that the EU is going to go even further and help themselves to some of Apple's cash. But anyways, that's about wraps it up for this story. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.